Hello everyone. Good day class. Today we are about to continue what we've started, right? Alright, so if you are new, if you are now joining us, you can go and then watch the previous lessons that we've done, and then you follow with us, okay? For then, let us do a quick recap of what we've done so far. We are in ICT for all. That's and we are doing um introduction to computer system. All right, that's what you're doing. So we we came to know about what a computer is, and we are able to figure out in our own room what we can consider as a computer. And then we also um we also came to know about the component of computer, what exactly forms the computer or what makes the computer works. And then we mentioned of the two components of computer are this hardware and then the software, and we were able to go through the hardware, you know as a full topic. We discussed about the hardware, and then we know the definition of the hardware, which of course we came to know that the hardware has peripheral devices joined to the computer, that allows input, okay. And then um we came to list a lot of input devices, okay. And then we open the system unit or our laptop to see what is on the motherboard, and we came to know output devices, and we look at all the pictures, all the pictures of the hardware that we talked about. So today we are going to software, okay. So we finished with the components, we finished with the one which is the hardware. Sorry. And today we will be looking at the second part, or the second component, which is the software. But before we go to the software, as we always say, that we encourage you to donate to support our good work, so that we can get more strength to add more courses to our website, so that it will benefit you as well, okay. This course is a very practical one, and therefore we always encourage you to get your laptop, your desktop, and follow us, because from this PowerPoint presentation, we will start strictly the practical. All right, so we are going to start the practical after this introduction to computer system. This one is just the theory, and if you want the note to remember to download, just pay 10 Ghana cedis and download them. And we have not only these, but different kinds of ebooks there that will help you how to manage, how to identify yourself, how to try to learn in different languages, and a lot, a lot. So we will be downloading more, we will be uploading more and more ebooks for you, so that you can download and then have enjoy it, okay. So for your donation, 0245215266, 0278887080, you can use your Visa card to do the donation. Just click on the number there and or donate, and then the site will link you. Then you follow it. You follow the procedure to make the payment. You can pay any amount from your own heart. Okay, so today we are looking about software. So when we talk of software, like we said, it's a very practical. So we want you to be involved in whatever we are doing. Okay, so when we talk of software, what has come into your mind? Just close your eyes and say something. Don't look at the screen. All right. Okay. So what you said is true. Like we started, we were able to make you understand that the soft copy, the one that you cannot touch but you can see, we can refer it to as the soft copy or the software. Okay. All right. So let's see the definition of a software. All right. So I take my time to read so that it won't go much faster for you. All right. So let us relax and then enjoy the lesson. Okay. So don't worry, we are going to make it so easy for you to understand. Especially we will be speaking your Ghanaian language too for your understanding. All right. Let's say bia yɛpɛ wote nneɛma ase paa. The busawa na just a dem something like that. Okay, so let's see. Software. Software is a generic term for organized collections of computer data and instructions. Okay? Often broken into two major categories. System software that provides the basic non-task specific functions of the computer, and application software which is used by users to accomplish specific tasks. Alright, so now we know what a software means. Okay, so the software is a generic term for organized collections of computer data and instructions. Okay, so the software operates for us to be able to get whatever we've input into the computer. All right, so it just have all the it just collect all what we've put we have put into the computer, the data that we've put into the computer, and then it will organize it well. It will collect everything and organize it well so that we can read and understand it. So like your Windows, examples of one of software, the Windows that you are operating on is a software. Okay, so when you have your hard disk, which is a hardware, you do installation of Windows to the hardware, and then the computer can boot. Okay, so without these two things, computer cannot work, the hardware and the software. Okay, so you see, so it says that we can classify software into two basics. All right, what is it and what is that? Okay, the two major categories for of software is one, the system software. Okay, and then we have two, the application software. So we are going to look at the system software and then the application software. Okay, all right, so let's look at the types of software that we've mentioned so that we will know exactly what is a system software and what is application software. Okay, all right, so here we go. A system software is responsible for controlling, integrating, and managing the individual hardware components of a computer system so that other software and the users of the system see it as a functional unit without having to be concerned with the low level details such as transferring data from memory to disk or rendering text onto a display. Okay, so generally, system software consists of an operating system and some fundamental utilities such as disk formatters, file managers, display managers, text editors, user authentication, that's the login, and management tools, and networking and device control software. Okay, so we can say that we can make a typical example for you to understand. Okay, is your operating system, your Windows. The operating system is referred to as the Windows that you're using. Okay, if you are using Windows 11, if you are using Windows 10, Windows 8, that is the Windows. That's the operating system. We use it to operate the computer. Okay, and it will be installed on your drive, on your hard drive. Okay, so without operating system, which is the software, computer is no more computer. Okay, no matter how fast your computer is, you won't see anything unless you go to, and we have also Mac too. Okay, Mac. All right. Oh, okay. Mac 2, Mac operating system 2 is there, but I use Windows. Maybe you are using Mac, whether or they are operating system. Okay, so we say that let's make it so easy. Like, if you know operating system, which is your Windows, is a system software, and then it makes it so easy for you to understand, because without it you cannot operate. Okay, you cannot operate your computer. Your computer can be, very, will be functioning, but you won't see anything on the screen. Okay, so that is it. So I think that is it. So let's take the typical example of system software, operating system. That's all. So just take it like that, and let's see. If you are in school, you can keep looking at the other types, like the text editors, managers, display. Let's you can go ahead and chew all these things inside your head and write your exams. But if you are not a student, the basic thing that you need to understand is that your operating system is a system software, because it helps all the hardware inside your desktop or laptop to operate. That's why we call it operating system, and it's a system software. Now let's come to application software. Okay, application software. Let's look at application software. It says that application software is used to accomplish specific tasks other than just running the computer system. Alright, application software may consist of a single program, such as an image viewer, a small collection of programs, okay, often called a software package, that work closely together to accomplish a task, such as a spreadsheet or text processing system. Okay, a larger collection, often called a software suite, of related but independent programs and packages that have a common user interface or shared data format, such as Microsoft Office, which consists of closely integrated word processor, spreadsheet, database. I think we can read and read and read. Let us make it so simple to understand. So application software. All right. Let's look at the example of application software. Okay, so I will take you through my desktop, and then we will look at application software. Okay, so let's see. So now we know system software. We want to know application software. So whatever you download, okay, from the internet, any software that you download from internet to do an installation is application software. Okay, so supposing you have your Microsoft Office, you download them and you install into your PC, is an application software. I hope it's clear. So don't let the reading or that plenty words scare you. Just note that the system software is the one that helps to operate the whole computer system. Okay, that is called the system software. And then application software is the software that you download and install into your PC. Okay, so let's see. Let me go to my desktop and let application software that I have on my PC. So you see, I have a Zoom app here. It's an application software because I download it and install. I have WhatsApp. It's also, I have my Telegram here, and you can join us Telegram. There are page on Telegram. Just click on the Telegram icon and then you join. I have my Windows, my Microsoft Office 2019. Pro Plus is an application software. All right. So whatever I can, and this is what I did. ES Setup is a software that I designed it by myself. Sorry, I've gotten a call. Let me pick up the call. Sorry, I had a call and I had a call. So yes, sorry. So let's continue. So we are looking at the system software and then application software. Okay, so as I was saying, that the system software, when you heard of system software, it means that the software that controls the whole system, all the hardware, it controls the whole system, the hardware in the system. Okay, that is system software. And then the application software is application software. All right, something that you've installed into your computer, and we are looking at some of them. All right, so the Zoom, as I mentioned, Telegram, I have it here. I have Chrome. Yes, of course, that's my face. I don't want you to see my face, but maybe we have WAMP server. Okay, we have GitHub desktop. Yeah, I'm into programming, so I use this a lot. And then let's see what we have again. I think we've mentioned of this one. So those are the things I have. Okay, so let me see if we can go through here. Yes, I have uTorrent. They are all part of application software. So any software that you download and you install into your PC is referred to as application software. So that's all. That's very, very simple to understand. Okay, so this entire reading a whole lot of stuff is for those in school. Just get the notes, pass your exams, and that's all. But think of the practical is here. Okay, you've gotten the practical, because in school the practical very funny, Okay, so let's look at this comparison, application software and system software. Like we mentioned, that's operating system. So we don't need to read plenty, but let me read through and then let's see. System software, application software, computer software. Look what that. Okay, or just okay, application, system software, application software, computer software. Just software is a general term primarily used for digitally stored data such as computer programs and other kinds of information read and written by computers. Okay, app comes under computer software through apps comes under computer software, though it has a wide scope now. Okay, so we have an examples of you know um, Microsoft Windows, system software. We have Microsoft Windows, like I was saying. We have Linux, Unix, Mac, DOS. Yeah, I think I know of Microsoft Windows, I know of Mac, and I know of Linux. Linux I used, is a we use it to program, for the hackers. You go to Linux if you want to hack, if you want to, you want to learn AI and a whole lot of stuff. We use Linux. Okay, application software, also known as an application or an app, is computer software designed to help the user to perform specific tasks. Okay, so we have a lot to mention, under application software. So whatever you download and you can install, okay, as an app. Let's see the app. Oh, I have this apple is the full meaning of that app as we've been using is application. All right, so I have this application software, but you say I have this apple. Hey, this app is good, oh boy. Yeah. Okay, MySQL a whole lot. Okay, so just think about, let me brush through and let's see. Opera, web browser, Microsoft word processing, Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, and those are the things that we are to study. Okay, so we are going to make sure that we go into details on Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, and Microsoft PowerPoint. We have Adobe Reader, we have a lot. So interaction, let's go to interaction. Generally, users do not interact with system software as it works in the background. Users always interact with application software while doing different activities. So if you want this note, just download it at 10 Ghana cedis. We are not selling it to you, but we are trying to, say thank you to the team that brought this on board. Okay, and then I think 10 cedis. How much is in dollar? I don't think it's, I think it's $1, like 3 cents or so, 2 cents. Assuming $2. It's not up to $2, right? It's $1 with some 50 cents or some kind of small cent there. All right, so it doesn't cost much. Okay, so just $1, you just pay, and that's all. You can use your credit card to pay, and it's very well secured. Okay, so dependency system software can run independently of the application software. Okay, application software cannot run without the presence of the system software. So without a system software, your machine, yes, it can function very well because the brain is working, the heart is working, but you won't see anything unless you do installation. All right, and after the installation, you can just watch your PC with no apps. It makes no sense. You get it? So they all work together. And then so our comparison, we are done with our comparison, and let's go and see what we want to see. Okay? Let's see. Unit of measurement. Do we have to go through this? Okay, for the student, I think it's okay. All right. Here just makes shows us how the computer works, and this is two details, right? This is two details, but let me brush through this thing and then let's go. We want to hit on to the point on the particular aspect. So like whatever you type in, maybe if you want to type in one, or you want to type ftpclasses.com, that word f, the computer takes into numerical measurement in a binary digit, okay, before it gives you the f. Okay, so if you type f, you think the f there is a letter. No, it goes in calculations before it comes. All right, so storage measurements. Okay, all right, so let's see. Storage measurements. The basic unit used in computer data storage is called a bit, binary digit. Okay, all right, because like I said, I don't want us to go into details on how the computer operates. It could be a different course together for us to see, to know how the computer operates. So whatever you are reading, it has been, it has been processed in a numerical, in a binary digit, okay, in a numerical, calculations to give you. Okay, so it runs from 00, so before it will convert it to a letter. So you see how it works. Okay, so everything that we do with a PC, the storage and everything, they are all into binary digits. Okay, so let's see. Computers use these little bits, which are composed of ones and zeros. So that's the binary digit, ones and zeros, to do things and talk to other computers. Okay, so all your files, for instance, are kept in the computer as binary files and translated into words and pictures by the by the software, which is also which is also ones and zeros. Okay, so this two number system is called the binary number system, since it has only two numbers in it. The decimal number system in construct has 10 unique digits, 0 through 9. Alright, so if you want this, what we are projecting, just download it at 10 Ghana cedis to show just appreciation. And this is a university course that we are giving to you. So if you are in a university, or even if you are in JSHS and you are following this course, I think you are good to go. You are ready to face the reality ahead of you. So get the notes, read it in your own room, and then go and pass your exams. That's all. The main motive is pass your exams, get your A, and that's it. But the practical aspect is only here. Okay. Alright, so you've seen that, like we said, the PC works, in zeros and ones, calculations, numerical calculations, and a lot. So whatever we can read on the PC, it has been calculated and is giving us the results. So if you type if you type ftpclasses.com, it has a lot of calculations. If you take a picture, boom. If I do high and I take a picture, that high the picture that I take has been calculated to bring. All right, so is from zeros and ones. As time goes on, we will come and look at how, but let us see, computer, units, bit or zero or ones. Okay, kilobyte is from 1024 bytes. Okay, all these calculations, um we are not into detail, so just look at it, and then let's see. Okay, so MB, 1024 kilobytes. The megabyte is 1024 kilobytes. I don't know if you are following. Okay, let me take this through. So a bit, okay, a bit is 0 or 1. Okay, so when we talk of kilobyte is 1024 of a bit becomes bytes, kilobytes. When we talk of megabytes is 1024 kilobytes. I don't know if you're getting it. Okay, let's look at it. When we talk of kilobytes, from 0 to 1024, 1024 bytes is kilobyte, because we know that one bit is 0 or 1. Okay, so to that, to 1024 it becomes a kilobyte. So kilobyte is 1024 bytes. Okay, so kilobyte is equal to 1024 bytes. I think this could be clear, right? Then when we come to megabyte is 1024 of the kilobyte. Gigabyte is 1024 of megabyte. And what will be the terabyte? Terabyte will be 1024 of gigabytes. Okay, so that's how it works. So size example, like if I wish I could do the calculations for you, but I think there's no need for you. If I in school, just look at that, get the notes, and then you are gone. You'll be okay. So 1 bit answer to and yes or no question. We have 3 MB, that's the megabyte. We have 650 megabytes on CD-ROM. We have 1 gig pen drive CDs. We have 8 to 16 gig. So your own is to just understand that your hard drive, your hard drive or your storage capacity, if you are going to buy, that if you want to buy a pen drive, you can buy from 32 gig to maybe 164 gig or whatever. If you want a hard drive, now we have 1 terabyte hard drive too that are on in the system. And then so speed measurement, the speed of central processing unit is measured by hertz, which represents a CPU cycle. So the speed of CPU is known as a computer speed. Okay, so if you're going to buy a PC, okay, things that you need to look at is 1, your hard drive space. Most of the times, if it has and that's 1 terabyte, you can see that the price of the laptop is very high. But if it's 500 gig, I think it will be normal. All right. So normally one 500 gig is cool to 1 terabyte to 2 terabyte. But if it's too the capacity is too much, so and China hard drive na I crash it na say nti my advice am the people say okoto laptop or they just share unya 1 terabyte is okay and complete say me per 4 terabyte masa and chawa in the crash it. Let's see this one. Share central processing unit in this, okay, and also how you read it. Okay, so we have 1 hertz or 1 Hz cycle per second, 1 MHz 1 million cycles per second, or 1000 Hz 1 billion cycles per second, or 1000 MHz. Okay, that's how CPU is measured. So I'm going to show you how you're going to see your CPU speed. Okay, but let's see what we have. Classification of computers, right? Okay, I think our time is up and we need to end it here, and then later on we will come to a classification of computers. But before, let me take you through very fast on how to look at your system speed, how to measure, how to check your CPU. Yeah. So you can just type it. I think when okay. So do we have to do it next class because the time is no. Let me take you through. Okay, let me take the risk and take you through. That's why we always need your donation, okay, so that we can take risk and do a lot of good things for you. So we will end it here. Next class you're going to look at the classification of computers, but before then, let me quickly take you through what I wanted to take you through. Okay, how to see your system. Okay, how to see your system. Okay, let me end this PowerPoint presentation because the class has ended. But this, okay, so I just minimize my okay, so here we go. All right, there are 2 options. Okay, the first option is that with your laptop, if you want to buy a laptop, okay, when you on the computer or the laptop, all right, you can check it from there, pressing maybe F12 or F10 or whatever okay. But supposing you are not such an expert person, okay, and then you just want to look at it, the Windows, you on it. Let me show you what you look at. So you just click on the start Windows. Definitely there's a Windows on what you're going to buy. So when the person on it and say, oh, this is good, this is it's fine, no, don't rush. Just click on the Windows and then look for my computer. I don't think I'm okay. So if it looks like what I'm saying here, don't worry, just click on this here to document. Okay, I'm showing you two. Okay, just go to document, go to disk. It's PC. Maybe your own will be different. Okay, my own is this PC. Just right click this PC and click on properties. Okay, and go and look at the specs. Alright, so it's going to give you the specs of the computer. Okay, so here we go. So you can see that about your PC. Okay, about your PC, about your PC, you can see that I have device name, desktop, whatever processor. You see, when you see this processor, you read it Intel Core 2. Alright, CPU. Then you come here. So when you come here, You look at the speed, the speed that we were talking about. This is the speed, all right. And then your kind of Windows that you are using. This is I'm using Windows 10 Home, you know, so you can view a lot here. Okay, so that is one aspect. Okay, and you can also most of the times you can also look at, what do you call it, you can also look at the generation of of your computer, with this. And another one is that you just type system information. You see, it has come system information. System information also helps, so it will give you all the summary of the computer that you want to buy. See, it's giving everything here, giving you everything here, giving you the speed of, the processor, giving you the BIOS, giving you everything. So you can view from here too as well, and see whether your PC that you are going to buy is good. You have a good specs, okay? All right. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining us, and we wish to meet next time, next class, as we will be going to classification of computers. But what we've studied today, enjoy with it. Go read and watch over and over again, and do not forget to donate. As usual, okay. Donation ebe boy more, okay. Donate the free wakuma mobile, just give it out, okay. So